Welcome everybody to Curious Comedy Theater. Make some noise! All right, now please keep that energy flowing for our host, Jenn Tindle.
You're so good looking. How are you? Excellent. Hello, I'm Jenn, and I'm going to be your host for the duration of the evening. Let's get some of the business out of the way. Raise your hand if this is your first time at a Curious Comedy Showdown. Okay, and raise your hand if you have never been to a Curious Comedy Showdown before. Same number. Weird, every week, same thing happens. Good, that's a slow pitch joke. You can talk about that one on the car ride home. It's just gonna get harder from here though. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We're gonna be playing interactive improv where we make up scenes and games and spots inspired by your suggestions. You heard correctly, we don't have scripts because we don't have money for them. If you want to give us your money, I'll talk about that later. But everything is made up on the spot. So let's warm you guys up. Let's get some suggestions going out of those suggestion holes. It's a medical term. From this half, can you guys yell out your favorite color? 1, 2, 3. Yes. You guys yell out your favorite vacation spot. 1, 2, 3. Oh, these are way louder people than you are, so I'm gonna come back to you. You have another chance. You're like, they just had a color. We had to think of a place. Yell out your favorite shape. 1, 2, 3. Yell out your favorite Renaissance painter. 1, 2, 3. Again, not as loud as them. Yell out a letter from the alphabet. 1, 2, 3. C. Good. Yell out one of Edgar Allan Poe's characters. Okay, we're gonna work on you guys. It's fine, it's fine. Good. You guys, I know where your line is. Good? All right, excellent. So we're gonna get those suggestions and play scenes and games inspired by those people. Now, we also have some improvisers that are already here for you to see. We've got Johan over here on keys. Give it up for Johan. He is also making up all of that music throughout the evening. We've got Anthony up on tech. Say, hi, Anthony, 1, 2, 3. Anthony's gonna be working our screens and doing all those sound effects like coins that you just heard. And then we've got Luke, who's sending us out to the internet. Say, hi, Luke, 1, 2, 3. Hi, Luke. And the internet. Excellent. All right, so I have some jobs, you have some jobs. We also got to get some players on the stage. Now, they are going to be competing for your love and laughs, and the losers just go home feeling depressed forever, and the winner gets to feel like they're okay in life, and they will move on into the second half where they get special jobs. Everybody's moving on. Now, the way that you're going to be judging those players is by a little clap-o-meter. If you watch an improv game and you're like, Jenn, you said it was improv, we believe you, that's a level 1. If you're like, I didn't even know it could be like that, then that's a level 5. You'll only clap for one of those. So let me hear what a level 1 sounds like. It's a polite little golf clap. Let me hear what a 2 sounds like. 3 is somewhere in the middle. 4, you're starting to use your voices. And go nuts at 5! Good. Congratulations, you know how clapping works. Excellent. Excellent. So we need to meet those players. Keep that level 5 going. Let's meet the players! Excellent. Fantastic. Audience, we have just the best cast this evening. Now, you are going to hitch your wagon to one of them and root for them as hard as you can the entire evening, hoping that they get to win Showdown at the end of the night. How are you going to figure out who you want to root for? We're going to ask them what their secret hiding place was for their stuff when they were 8 years old. And that's how you'll decide forever and in life for all other friendships. Let's start down there. Your secret hiding spot.
Oh, great.
Oh, but introduce yourself, too.
Oh, hi, I'm Hallie. My dad made like a desk. He was a home builder, so he made like a special desk for me. And I don't know, I just like hid stuff in that desk, you know?
Yeah.
He didn't know where it was, even though he built the house, so.
Super secret. Hi, Hallie.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen. My hiding space was just anywhere I left my things because I forgot things a lot. I have a tattoo, I don't know if you can see it. It says keys, phone, wallet.
Does it work though, Kristen?
It doesn't.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
We're friends.
Because I forget the tattoo is there.
Hello, everybody. I'm Betsy, and my secret hiding space was underneath my pillow. My dad made a bunk bed for us that he got from Architect Plans, and you'd think it would be fantastic, but it was awful, and it squeaked a lot. So actually, it was saving for the Armageddon that was going to happen when I fell down. So I put everything inside the pillowcase of my pillow.
Hi, my name is Laura. My hiding place is very standard. It was in the ground in the back of the closet, and I would just pile a bunch of clothes on top of it. I used to put my Halloween candy in there, and then I would eat my least favorite, up to my favorite over the course of 2 months, and I would hide it in there. I could never do that now. I'd eat it all.
Okay, hi, I'm KT. For my secret hiding place for things, I had a stuffed animal that had a zipper. We'll get there. We'll get there. So I would have I had a stuffed animal with a zipper, and I would put things in there. And then for my secrets, I would go into the woods and sit on a stump. This is real. And I would tell the secrets to the wind. The whimsical child.
Was it a Teddy Ruxpin that you had?
It wasn't Teddy Ruxpin, and it wasn't Cricket. It was a stuffed animal.
Glowworm?
No.
Okay.
My secret hiding place as a kid was this wooden carved kind of 70s. It was made in the 70s. Looked like a medieval monk. It was about this big, and it opened, and you could put wine in there, a glass of wine. And my parents never had wine in there. And recently my mom downsized into a little apartment, got rid of a bunch of stuff, and my siblings all took a lot of valuable furniture. And I got what we called the Chelmsford monk. That was my inheritance. It has no value. I used to put stuff in the trunk of the Barbie Corvette and then put it underneath all of my clothes at the back. Yeah. Never gonna go look at that. Strategy. Look in your kids' cars. All right. I am going to give the fathers who built stuff stories an extra point. So we'll give Hallie a point and Betsy a point. And now comes the improv part of the evening. We're going to play the game of story. In just a moment, they'll be telling a story, and I'll be pointing to a player. They'll be telling that story. I'll pull my finger away, start pointing at somebody else, and they have to pick it up in the same sentence, word, and syllable. If they don't, then they will be out of there. Try that with me. They will be out of there. Yeah, feel that power. All right, you guys need all of that self-esteem. You guys just try it. Ready? They will be out of there. Excellent, you're so good. All right, so what is the title of a story that has never been told? Angry Popcorn? Oh, okay. Yep, we're gonna find out why it's so angry. Okay. The Angry Popcorn, say it with me, chapter 1.
Henry the corn was out in the field, and he was ready to be shucked. He knew this was his time. He knew that he was the best, ripest corn there was.
And he didn't want Bernard, his brother corn, to get plucked first. So he conspired with his other brother corn, Rupert, to destroy Bernard.
And Rupert was on board for a while until things
Got really ugly. They were plotting things that
Nobody wanted to say out loud. And then one day, a young girl
named Sarah came into the fields and looked at a beautiful ear of
Corn that was there. Was it Bernard? No. Was it Rupert? No.
Was it their other brother?
Yes. She walked.
Can we just give Katie a point for doing that? Really?
She walked up to the
corn and said,
I need to
shock you so bad.
I have to bring corn home
To my daddy. And so she did.
She took that corn
And put it in her.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Laura. She started the word in, you restarted the word in. Laura is out of there. They were too good. I had to get nitpicky. It's okay. There's more improv. Okay, so in chapter 2, name an object. Cauliflower. Cauliflower will be incorporated into chapter 2. Say it with me. Chapter 2.
2. Larry the cauliflower was sulking 2 towns over. He decided
That he should have been shucked too. And people were like, hey man, I don't shuck cauliflower. So slow your roll.
Mr. Man. So Larry was just
Inhabited with anger. So he rolled
Himself.
Oh! Betsy started the word roll. You didn't say rolled. No. Betsy is out of there. Chapter 3, give me a verb. What is it? Running. Running is the verb. Running will be incorporated into chapter 3.
the one brother ear of corn that was picked from his stalk was confronting
another shite.
Self-elimination.
I know.
Good, I'm gonna stick with running, and this is kind of chapter 3.5. Ready, and
Said the cauliflower. Waiting to be boiled. He could feel that this was his moment, all of his
whole life. This was his time to shine in the pot.
But no, Henry was like, I'm gonna be.
The first one in.
So Henry got ready to be
In the pot.
And they started fighting.
And fighting.
and fighting. Henry tried a bunch of
Corn inside of himself. He started eating the corn.
What was he thinking? Larry
was so angry at this point.
He started popping. Yup, cauliflower pop. What is going on?
Nobody knows.
A strong chef might not have been able to figure it out.
can you step forward for me? Yeah. Just explain to the audience why it's a strong chef.
Well, she had an S sound, and so I tried to think of a word with an S.
Are we leaving Kristen in? Yeah! All right. End of that chapter. Chapter 4.
In the pot, they were all boiling. There was beets in there. How? What?
All right, now she's out. She is out of there. Okay.
I've never made it this far.
All right, the angry popcorn. This is the final chapter. Both of you tell your own versions. Keep going.
Sarah was
Larry
really
just
wonderfully happy with
his
everything
hot
that was
tub
going
with
on. So Sarah
Henry
looked
and-
inside that pot and she's like,
Sarah decided that she was just gonna let them stay in the pot and be friends, and she slowly backed away, and she never ate
any other vegetables. Never again. She wasn't a vegan. She was the opposite of a vegan. She was like carnivore queen. And everybody was like, what is going on with you, girl? You need to eat vegetables. It's not going to make you regular eating just meat. And you're just going to have ketosis, which is not really healthy. You might just get a really uncomfortable incontinence. You'll have to get a colonoscopy super early because you're young. What are you, just 24 years old? Her best friend, Miranda, said. Miranda was like, really? Don't you understand that healthy diets include the end?
I'll let it happen. Not gonna take a point away from Katie for ending a game that I get to end. I'm gonna give Betsy an extra the stage for the game of Love Letters. In Love Letters, this game is going to be Laura and Katie sending letters to each other. They've been separated for a long time. Like, war is a reason you might be separated, but what's a more modern reason people would be having a long-distance relationship? What was that?
A long table.
A long table? They're just at a really long table. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything else. That's all you need. All right. In this game, however, you might see them put their hand up to their head. That means it's your opportunity to fill in the blank. So if I was to say, that last story was about a vegetable, it was specifically...
About veganism and people eating meat instead.
Good, that's a whole sentence. You don't have to work that hard. You can. You could have just said cauliflower, and that would be fine too. My favorite color is? Yellow. There we go, just like that. All right, but feel free, because that'll be fun for them. Okay, do you guys need anything else?
No, I think we're good.
The long table love letters, let's see it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dear Samantha, I sit on the south side of our oak dinner table. I can almost see your form, so close yet so far. I wish I could see close up your toes, the way they wiggle, the way sometimes you try to pick up something off the floor with them and you drop it. Like you tried to pick up that dog. I said, that will never work, and you said, live your dreams. I'm hungry. When will we get that? Pizza. I called Domino's 30 minutes ago. And since we can only meet when it is dessert, I hope that they arrive soon. You're loving, and this is your nickname for me. Pickle Man. Pickle Man. Because our love is kind of a big deal.
My dearest Pickle Man, the north end of the table grows colder with every second. I sure do miss your eyes upon my toes. I know it was silly to start with a dog. I should have started smaller, but you just make me feel like I could do anything. I hope when you ordered the pizza, you made sure to add extra anchovies. For you know how I like my breath to be fishy when we meet. I am quite sorry that I asked, begged, pleaded for an unusual home. It certainly doesn't help that there's a elevator in the bedroom. Although, maybe it could help. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. It's a sex thing. Maybe we could make it a sex elevator. I know you don't like it when I'm filthy, but I think secretly you do. Perhaps one day we can take a big saw and cut out the middle of this table, and then push the table together and see if the physics of that will work. I sure do love you, and I look forward to dessert, which is definitely going to be
Quail eggs.
quail eggs. I love a savory dessert. Yours forever. Your nickname for me. Marshmallow Bud. You know why. ... It's a sex thing.
Yes, I know why, because I always want s'more. My servant Stacey is nearby. She hates puns. But I told her that you love them. I do love you. I love everything you've done for me. I'm glad you put an elevator in our bedroom. You can push my buttons anytime. Please don't be mad, but it turns out I didn't call the right dominoes. I called the one down on 42nd, when of course I should have called the one on 82nd and 15. It's gonna be at least a long time. It's gonna be 3 weeks and 7 hours. I miss you so much, Marshmallow Butt. Please, wait for me. Please. I know that last time when we ordered Panda Express, no, what did we order? Panda Express. I tried to get out of it, but you told me no, that's what we should order. That you saw that delivery person at the door who told you. Nice toes. Please don't go with the delivery person, and please wait for me. I love you. This is what I'm gonna say as my salutation. Later, see ya.
3 weeks and 7 hours. Oh, isn't the anticipation delightful? Of course I'll wait for you, my pickle man. Puns or no, I'll stand by you. Hey, guess what? I just picked up a chandelier with my toes. I must admit it was my dollhouse chandelier, yet it was a chandelier nonetheless. You know, my dollhouse has expanded quite a bit since this waiting period has begun. I built an extension on the house. It now features a West Wing.
All right, I'm gonna do some stuff with points in just a minute.
Okay.
Because I have some things to say to both of you. But as an audience, you are gonna clap 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 based on, yeah, that was improv, or I didn't know it could be like that. Okay, ready? Was it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? All right, I am definitely going to be taking another point away from Katie for sex elevator.
What's wrong with a sex elevator?
I'm in charge. If you would like to host, I will give you those points back, and I will play in your place.
Rude.
I don't care. Now, we know that Stacey does not like those puns. Do you like them? I'm gonna give you 2 points per pun. I had Big Dill and S'more. Pushing your buttons was on the order, so I'm gonna give you an additional 4 points for those 2 more puns. Good. Now, Stacey, for every pun that you do, you can take Laura's points away.
This is like a game of principles and values now.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Let's get Kristen and Betsy and Hallie and Stacey on the stage for the game of bartender. All right. Kristen, you're going to be a bartender. bartender. Do you need to set up a bar, or are you gonna do some of your fancy pantomime work today?
I think I'll do some pantomime work.
Excellent. All right. Super. So let's get a suggestion for Betsy. What's something that, when we had Yellow Pages, what was the last thing you looked up in them?
Plumber.
What was it?
Plumber.
A plumber. All right, that is your suggestion.
Okay.
And for Hallie, can I get, what's something that you carry in your knapsack? A blanket. And if you want to work Altoids in there, that's great. And what's something that you would pass down from generation to generation? What did you say? A painting. A painting. Stacey, painting is your suggestion.
Okay.
All right. So we've got Betsy with plumber and Hallie with blanket Altoids and Stacey with painting. Those are going to be the suggestions that inspire songs that they come and sing to our bartender. Our bartender has all of the answers about how to solve that problem. So this is going to be a singing game. One more time for Johan over here on keys. All right, and points for all those puns, Stacey, just in case. So
Okay.
all right,
We'll
excellent.
see. We'll see if I can be true to myself or if I want those fucking points. Okay.
All right, the game of bartender in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it up for Kristen!
Hey,
Oh, hey. You look a little down.
yeah, I'm pretty down.
What can I get you?
Shirley Temple, please.
Oh, must be a real bad day.
Yeah, my dad took my blankie away.
Aw.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen plenty of 23-year-olds with a blankie. I don't know what the big deal is. Sometimes you just want to feel safe and not with another person. You want the comforting fluff and quilt of your Grammy's blankie, and you want it every night and every day. Give me a blankie over a person. I want a blankie over a person any day.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. Look, it seems like you maybe came to me for some advice, so I hope you don't mind if I offer you some.
No, please.
Great. I know sometimes, even at the age of 23, when you want some comfort, when you even want some security, you don't always act your finest. You start acting like a lioness. Taking your blanket with you everywhere you go. But here's what you're missing and what you don't know.
Tell me.
Your blanket cannot kiss you like a person can. Your blanket cannot cover you like a woman or a man. Get yourself some loving and snuggle up close. And you can keep your blanket too, 'cause I also like those.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah, you got it.
This is a mean temple, too.
No problem.
Give it up for Hallie!
Hey, Brenda.
Oh, hey, jeez. What's going on?
I don't know. I had the worst day ever.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Hit me up with a Fresca and gin.
Sure thing. Yeah, you got it. Fresca. I got a...
Fresca.
let me hop in my time traveler and just go get...
They still got it. They brought it back. Don't you know that,
All right.
Brenda?
Yeah.
Come on.
All right.
You see, that's what I mean. I lost my touch.
I'm messing with you. I'll get you a Fresca and gin. What's on your mind?
I lost my touch. It doesn't seem like much. I went to suck out that drain.
Oh, yeah.
I looked inside of it. I couldn't see. I had a fit. I couldn't tell what could it be. I can't drain this pipe. I can't get it too clear. I can't drain this pipe. I took out my wrench. I opened underneath. I used and did my little unsheath. I couldn't find out what was in there. There was nothing good. I've lost my touch here, Brenda. Please help me, 'cause I suck. I suck. Suck.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself, okay?
Hit me up with another.
Yeah. Okay, sure. If you don't mind, I have a couple of thoughts, a little bit of advice.
Please.
Some people say I ain't smart. Some people say that I'm pretty dumb. But one thing I got some advice on is for how to plumb. If you lost your touch, I got your back. Just lower your pants so people can see your butt crack. And all the memories you had of how to do it right will come back soon as your butt crack sees the lights.
I'm gonna loosen my pants. This isn't whack. 'Cause everybody's gonna now see my butt crack. Thank you, Brenda.
No problem. It's just, all in a day's work. Oh, hey. Hey. Give me a whiskey. Make it double and straight and neat. But add some ice. That's confusing order, but I will. Yeah, maybe it just reflects how I'm feeling. Oh, sure, yeah, okay. You got it. Double whiskey on the rocks, neat.
Coming at you.
Coming at you.
With just a little bit of ice.
Yep, yeah.
Or one of those big cubes. If you
What do
got
you
it.
want? I'm sorry I made you wait. I didn't realize you were in such a rush. But I need some help. I'm a painter without a brush. Just an empty canvas. I mix blue and red and green and purple and burnt umber. look at me like that, I feel like you can read my mind. Oh, I'm so confused. Be my hero. Remind me how to chiaroscuro. Yes, I'll try. You know, I never got too much into the arts.
That was your painting.
Yeah.
I just couldn't look at it. It was making me feel bad about myself.
It was a crappy painting anyway. Not my best work. Look,
You're a painter.
I know you're feeling sad. And that feeling, why, it's the opposite of funny. But if you want some advice, go to the art museum and look at a Monet. There's lots of pastels, and if you step back, you can see exactly the picture she was trying to create.
She.
Yeah. Wasn't there a Monet that was a she?
No.
Okay.
But maybe.
I'm wrong about painting. You're wrong about painting. But let me give you one thing that's on the top of my mind. Don't color inside of the lines. Just do what you want. Go crazy. Just mess it all up. And maybe you'll be as famous as Jackson Pollock. Just go crazy. You got, oh my gosh, look at you go. It's beautiful. I painted you a lasso up so. I forgot my Altoids. Style like Picasso. I'm Picasso. You're Picasso. And now I'm gonna go sell it and make a bunch of money.
Oh my goodness, audience. That game was a 1, 2, 3, or 5. I want you to clap for one of them. Was it a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? It was a 5. Now, Stacey, you are going to get 2 of Laura's pun points moved over to your score for Manet. And I'm going to take
realize.
I'm going to take 1 away from Kristen for the Monet she reference.
Okay.
But then I'm going to give her 3 more for all of the references and rhymes. Excellent job. All right. I need all of the players up for the game of Google Translate. Actually, I need 2 of you to leave. Who's going to leave?
Me and Katie. Oh, me and Laura.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Whoever's close. Okay, bye. Katie and Hallie, if you guys could just step down there for a moment. Now, audience, in Google Translate, I'm going to need a suggestion. What's a location that might fit on this stage, like a gas station? A morgue, yes. All right, so we're going to be watching these 2 improvisers be inspired by morgue. These 2 improvisers are watching very closely, and I will explain the rest of the game in just a moment. The first part of Google Translate in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, this is so cool. Thank you so much for bringing me here.
Cedric, I need you to calm down, okay?
This is death, school.
Well, they're all deceased. They've all passed on, and we are entrusted with their care. So let's start here with well, this is Romeo. Whoa, here.
Okay, I'm so excited.
Oh.
Ah!
Yes.
Where's his eyeballs?
Well, he ran into 2 pencils.
Whoa!
So,
No.
I'm going to have to ask you not to degrade the body.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And
No,
also, please put on gloves. And the first thing we have to do is drain the body of all of its fluids.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring over the bucket here. This is really more pedestrian than most people think it is.
Well, let me help.
Yeah. Go ahead and just slide that right underneath.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So now we're going to attach a hose. This is the way it's
What?
done.
I see it. Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, give him a little golf clap for that setup, please.
Okay.
All right, and could we please get the other 2 improvisers from the outdoors? So now, Katie and Hallie, they're going to be doing that exact same scene, but they're going to be doing it in a translation of gibberish. Our other 2 improvisers are going to watch that scene. Their job will be to watch it and then translate it back into English based on what they just saw. So they have not seen that first scene. Are they back? Are you guys watching?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. So let's see the second part of Google Translate. Ready, and...
Oh, no. Oh,
Because they are fluent in gibberish, they know exactly what that first scene was going to be. It's going to be absolutely magical. When they do the first scene verbatim, exactly as it was in that first chunk. Ready, and...
Master! We finally have a body for you to bring back to life!
I'm so excited. My dad will finally be proud of me.
I can't wait anymore!
Whoa!
This is the one I got from the cemetery.
Okay, look at me. Use your eyes.
He has eyes, see?
Okay. Hold on. I'm going to get something to show you.
Okay.
See this?
Yes, I'm gonna put it underneath.
This is a very long dog leash, and this is a dog. It's not a person. What? Oh, you can't do anything right.
I'm gonna go to my self-comfort horn.
I think that was good. That's pretty close. It's magic, right? I'm gonna give you all a point. I'm gonna give Stacey a point for the eyeballs and the comfort horn.
Yeah.
All right. Can I have all of the players on the stage, please. We are going to play, it is a pun-intensive game. So this is gonna be the game of 185. It is a standard setup joke. So let's say the suggestion was cows. The player might say, 185 cows walked into the bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve cows in here. And 185 cows say, that's okay, we'll go to an udder bar. In this game, that sound is a good thing. So if I hear a groan, a titter, a chortle, or any happy noise coming from an orifice above your neck, then I am going to give them 1 extra point. You're welcome. I'll give them a point for that successful pun. If I don't hear anything, C-SPAN 2 is in the back filming it, then they get no points, and I might actually take some points away. So for our first suggestion, what's an occupation you wanted to be when you were 8? A miner? A miner. All right, so let's take miner as our suggestion. The game of 185 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
185 miners walk into a bar and the bartender says, get the fuck out of here, you're too young. We'll lose our license.
185 miners walk into a bar, bartender says, we don't serve minors here. 185 miners say, why do you have to be so cold?
185 miners walk into a bar, bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed. The miners say, that's okay, we'll go to the Hard Rock Cafe.
185 miners walk into a bar and they go up to the bar, they want to buy a drink. The bartender says, how many do you want? And the miners say, I'll buy 2 minutes. That's a type of coal.
Good, all right. Step back. Too late. All right. What's a sport that you played in high school? Volleyball. So volleyball players.
185 volleyball players walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed. And 185 volleyball players are like, come on, please, just let us listen. We wanted to spike it up.
185 volleyball players walk into a bar. Bartender says, why are you wearing those really weird little shorts that you're wearing as a volleyball team? And they're like, I don't know, this is a really dumb uniform. And I agree personally that we should just wear like longer shorts because I don't understand why they're putting girls in really short shorts. And so I just wanted to know if you'll sign a petition with me.
Totally agree.
185 volleyball players walk into a bar and the bartender says, I'm so sorry, I can't serve you.
Okay, so I'm gonna get another one. What's an occupation that your aunt has? Midwife, I'll take midwife. Also, Anthony, you can give them points if they start to do anything clever with the mic stand, because apparently they really want to. So if you see something clever that's a style point, you give them that point. I'll give them the pun points. Midwives, here we go.
185 midwives walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve midwives here. And the 185 midwives say, do you do delivery?
Midwives walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve midwives here. 185 midwives say, well, this really gives us pause. Pregnant pause.
185 midwives walk into a bar. Bartender says, it's really busy here. And he's like, I'm sorry, it's really full. Our A section and our B section are full. You're gonna have to go sit in the C section.
I think you might have seen the best version of that game that we've ever played.
Yeah, I think.
This man was still laughing about the second jokes during the third. All right.
And she's still
Johan
thinking about
over
the
there on
sex tape.
keys one more time. Anthony is tabulating that score. We are almost at our intermission. Things that you can do at intermission. If you are having a blast and you're like, I want to try it, please go visit is Tabby over there. And Tabby will get you signed up on our email list, and we'll tell you about our intro to improv classes. That one is free, and then we'll tell you about how to go further and further, and eventually you'll become one of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. We want him here. We want him here. Okay. You can also get some more drinks and food. Give that bar staff a big hand. We will tell you about other upcoming shows. This is not the only show that we do here at Curious Comedy Theater. We have shows almost every single day of the week, so get on that email list. Do you have a score, Anthony? All right, you got 2 of these and 2 of these. Let's have a drum roll, please. Stacey and Laura tied that pun. The 2 points moved over. All right, so Stacey and Laura and Betsy have some very important jobs in that second half. Let's see them back in an intermission. Put your hand in the air and say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Intermission.
Back to the second half, everybody. Please make some noise for the Curious Comedy Players.
How was your intermission? One more time for that bar staff back there. You're sitting there and you're like, I wish the night would never end. Well, it doesn't have to. We have another show after this show. It is late night special. Stacey, why don't you tell us a little bit about what they might see?
Sure. It is like a late night. It is a late night talk show because 9:30's late night in Portland, Oregon. But I host it with Jay Fluelling, and we have musical guests, interview guests. We have incredible musical guests tonight, and then we're going to interview them. And then we also have some people from the Couch Collective, which is a women's film collective. We're going to talk to them, some bits, some fun times. It's really fun. Starts around 9:30ish. It's over by 10:30ish, so you can be home and in bed by 11, so you can get up early for your hike in the morning, Portland.
Usually that show is $15, $25, $75. Yep. But because you are our favorite audience ever, we are going to give you that opportunity to see that show for free. Amazing. We also have all ladies on the stage tonight. Stacey, do you want to talk about All Jane already?
Yes, I do. October 2nd to 6th, we do the All Jane Comedy Festival. This will be our 8th year. Women from all over North America who are the best, most interesting, smartest, unique, fantastic women working in comedy today. They're all different from each other. A huge, diverse lineup. We'll be announcing the lineup this week. But come and do that. It's a super special, amazing, good time. So it'll be that Wednesday through Sunday.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right. But we have to finish this show. So can I get first and second and third place to the front of the stage, please? In the second half, we are going to...
I feel like they're not that into us right now. I'm just trying to be honest.
They're just busy enjoying their amazing food and drinks, and their hands are so busy.
They're like, where's
that they're like... It's fine.
Come on, I know who you love. It's okay.
Good. All right. Take all of Stacey's points away.
Kristen, come take my spot.
Go away. Stacey, come back.
My ego's not too big to give you what you want, you guys.
Excellent. All right. So, in the second half, we're going to be playing Director's Cut. We're going to be seeing movies directed by these three improvisers, movies that we've never seen before. Let's get some suggestions for inspiration, starting with Laura.
Can I have the name of a town that you've never heard of? You're making this name up of any town.
Pogoville.
What was it?
Pogoville.
Pogoville. And then can I have an adjective? Fuzzy, slimy, frisky. Frisky it is. Thank you.
Frisky
Yep.
Pogoville. Got it.
Great. Can I have a name of your high school?
Baldwin. Mullumbimby High School.
What was it?
Mullumbimby.
Mullumbimby? I will forget it, but I'll do my best. I may come back to you for help. Mullumbimby.
Mullumbimby.
Bimby. Mullumbimby. Okay, and what's something you cherish? An item, a physical item? Sleep is not a physical item.
I've heard of,
but I will take it. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah,
I would actually like a real small town in Oregon. Boring. And then may I have a creature like that you would think of in a B movie that you've never seen before. You've never seen.
Sea cucumber.
Sea cucumber. Thank you.
All right, now, Based on those suggestions, they are going to reveal the genre and the title of the movie they will be directing. Laura?
I'm directing a Western. It's going to be called The Good, the Bad, and the Frisky.
I'm going to do a noir film, and the name will be in the Mullumbimby Alley. That's terrible. Mullumbimby, there's nothing creepy about Mullumbimby. In the dark Mullumbimby alleys. That's the name of it. That's it.
Oh, wait, hold on. Are you sure you don't want to re-edit for another time?
Okay, yeah.
No.
All right.
No.
I'm going to...
This show does have to end!
I'm going to do a horror film, and it is going to be Attack of the Sea Cucumbers.
Yay! All right, so you're going to see Act 1 of all of these movies. Give it up for Laura!
In the dusty street of Pogoville, three sisters stroll down the dusty, dusty road. One is good, one is bad, and one is frisky.
God, I love having you guys as my sister so much. I'm just the best, happiest sister in the world.
Aren't you just bored now? I'm just so bored. Let's go make trouble.
Yeah, let's set something on fire.
Well, y'all, it is about to be winter, so I think a fire would keep us nice and warm. What a great idea!
Yeah, like a whole cabin. If we set a whole cabin on fire, we'll be warm in the winter.
You know what? People would come running out and need some heat, so I think it's a great idea. Let's do it.
All right, Lulu, I like your thinking. Sally? Okay. Well, we got a town to go to then, I suppose.
You know, why even stop at one?
That's right. We could conquer all of them.
Y'all, why don't we start, one at a time?
Okay.
We can get them all. We can get them all.
I happen to bring my fire kit. Because, sometimes when I go for a picnic, we like to make a little fire in the woods.
Lulu, your shoulder thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Sure it is. This is how I track men.
And just then, the sheriff of the town walks in to tell the sisters of someone who's coming to town.
Oh, we got the cops here. Everybody look at the ground.
It's a worm.
Ladies.
Hello, Sheriff.
Hello, Lulu. Somebody's just thought I'd give you all a good sheriff's heads up.
I love a heads up.
Okay, Lulu.
Now you don't like puns?
Lulu, I'd appreciate it if you didn't make any puns, please.
So sorry, Sheriff.
Okay, Lulu, I'm trying to concentrate on sheriff.
I know.
That's my sensitive ear. Okay. Look, somebody's coming to town, and I just thought I'd let you know. There's not really a whole lot of room in this town for other people, as inviting as we are wont to be.
So you want us to kill him?
I can make tea.
Well,
I can make more people.
I knew you all have a different solution to this. Whatever solution we decide on, I'd like it to be a law-abiding one. There's not enough order in this town.
Of course, Sheriff. Always by the law.
Uh-huh. All right. Look, I just want y'all to be aware and be on the lookout and maybe don't be too friendly to any strangers.
Sorry.
See y'all later.
We ain't got no plans for the town. It's fine. Okay, bye.
All right.
Bye, Sheriff.
Bye, Sheriff.
I love you.
Lulu! What? You got a crush on the sheriff?
I heard that.
Sure he didn't hear a word I said.
What happened to Domino Joe back in Tuscaloosa?
Cut to Domino Joe. Just. And cut back.
He had a weird game.
He was weird. He was really weird.
Weird.
And
So
just
let's
then,
go setting some fires.
the stranger enters.
What's that?
Oh, how do you do?
I don't recognize your face.
Hello. Hi.
What?
I didn't expect people.
I'm April. This is my sister Lulu, my sister Sally. We the three sisters of Pogoville.
You lost that. Why, thank you. It's my brooch. That was very kind of you. Never mind my large knapsack.
I've had a large knapsack before, and I minded it very well.
It's hard not to mind it on account of you telling us not to and then turning around and showing it to us. You're feisty. I like you. But I don't have time for that right now. I'm on my way to many towns with this knapsack of mine, and I needed some help. Now I can't have all three of you helping me. I just
Is
work
it bad work?
It's progressive.
Oh, I love helping.
I love helping.
Will anybody get hurt?
And see.
The lights come up. Kristen sitting in this chair. She's in her office. There's a desk in front of her. There's also a bottle of whiskey, a glass, some cigarettes. That's right. She's the only private detective in Mimosa Bigsby.
Hello.
Oh. I forgot I left the door open. It's after office hours, but clearly I'm still here, so what do you got?
I got a case.
Well, ain't that required?
She stands up and delivers a monologue about the client who stands in front of her.
I could see that this one couldn't read a sign on a door saying that we were closed, but also the door was open. My bad.
Back to the scene.
Tell me more about your case.
Well, you see, I was to be married this weekend.
That sounds like matrimony.
The client gives a monologue to the audience.
I couldn't believe it. He was absolutely right.
Back to the scene.
That'll be $250.
Sorry. We open up on a caravan because it's ladies' trip. They're all going on a trip. All these high school reunion from Schmecketa High School. They're going down to the Boring Lake.
Do you think that Mrs. Sheldon is still going to be there?
Oh,
hope not.
I hope so. She made really good cookies.
I brought Molly.
Who's Molly?
Thanks for inviting me.
She's my cousin. She didn't go to our high school.
But also I have drugs.
Molly, yeah, she's got great drugs always.
We're gonna do that thing where we're gonna like pretend like we're not gonna do the drugs, and then we're all gonna do the drugs, and then wake up tomorrow and be like, what do we do?
I have to drug test on Monday, so not me.
They all take the drugs.
Okay, I'm pulling over right now, and we all need to just do some.
You don't think they test for mushrooms or acid? Whatever you want. Molly brought it all.
All right, I'm going to start driving again.
I put mine in my ear.
They start hallucinating.
Oh, cool.
There's no steering wheel here. There's no car here.
And they keep on driving and driving, and all of a sudden they're in Boring on the lake with the tents already up.
Oh, wow.
Does anybody hear that crackling noise inside their heads?
It's the fire.
Oh.
My favorite students.
Mrs. Sheldon!
Mrs. Sheldon.
Mrs. Sheldon.
It's good to see you here.
Mrs. Sheldon, we thought you perished.
I'm alive! Is she laughing slowly, or is it my ear?
She's laughing slowly.
That's worse.
I only invited you to the reunion. Only you. And who are you?
I'm Molly.
Molly.
She's my cousin.
Mrs. Sheldon, why did you make this guest list so short?
You were my favorite students. I've decorated a tent for each of you.
I can go then?
No.
Okay, see.
Molly, now that you're here, you can't leave. I'm going to get the evening snack ready, but please make yourselves at home.
Mrs.
Does anybody else think that maybe we should just go?
Maybe that she's not real. Maybe they're still on the drugs. It could be a hallucination. It's probably
I
not.
can't move my feet.
All of a sudden they hear a crunching sound.
I can't move. You hear somebody coming? Is Miss Sheldon coming back?
I can't stand up.
That's definitely the drugs.
I'm.
And it gets louder and louder.
Oh.
Is Mrs. Sheldon eating pickles?
Pickle man!
You didn't believe me when I told you all those years ago that there was a pickle man.
Miss Sheldon, we just thought you were a lonely school teacher who had a made-up boyfriend.
Was lonely, but pickle man was real.
And Mrs. Sheldon tells them of the foreboding what's going to happen to them now that they're in Boring by the lake and the pickle man and their doom.
Now that we're by the lake, in Boring, I must tell you my truth. I was a lonely school teacher who longed for nothing but a man's touch on any part of my body.
Super inappropriate.
You're adults now.
It still feels wrong.
You're a woman. I found that I dreamed and hoped for this, a man, any man, to come to me, and he did. But he was the pickle man. And I need your help to extinguish him.
Wait, what?
I never had you as a teacher, so.
So, Molly, you're going to stay. Please, help me.
Yes, yes.
I need your help.
Just then, Molly gets snatched immediately, quickly disappearing.
All right, yeah, Act 1 of all those movies. Now, we only have time for 2 movies to move on to Act 2. So, our directors are going to remind you of what's happened and what might come, and then we will vote to see what movies move forward. Laura.
It's the good, the bad, and the frisky. Will someone get hurt? That was our cliffhanger.
Stacey, in the dark alleys of Bimbo Mimosa, we have a detective and a client and a case that you don't even know what it is yet. Has something to do with marriage. You won't find out unless you see Act 2 of Dark Alleys of
Betsy.
Attack of the Sea Cucumbers. We have Pickle Man, but we haven't seen the Sea Cucumbers. Were they the ones who took Molly? I don't know. We need to find out.
All right, audience. Now, I want you to clap for all of those directors, but I want you to clap at that level 5 loudness for the directors that you want to see their movies continue. Is it going to be our Western? Is it our film noir?
Very flaunt.
And is it our horror?
Yeah! Woo! So next,
Give it up for Laura!
Guess what? In Act 2, the stranger has chosen the frisky one to go on a mission.
Get on that horse.
you're not the first man to tell me to do that.
Now I'm wanting you to ride 30 miles ahead of me so no funny business can happen, because there is a strange energy pool happening between the two of us, and I cannot be susceptible to it yet. When we get done with the thing that's in my knapsack, maybe, but not until then. You ride 30 miles ahead and man, Jesus Christ.
You think
really
30 miles is
you're
far
so-
enough?
You're just don't eat my fingers.
Put it in my mouth. It's just what I do.
My depth perception was off.
The effect I have on people.
Well, listen, I need you to go 30 miles ahead and make sure that the towns, they're not suspecting anything that might be in this knapsack.
Okay.
When I am at the edge of the town, yes?
It just might help if I knew what was in your knapsack.
Oh, you want to see what's in this knapsack?
Yeah, I do.
Want to see what's
Yeah,
in
you
this
show me
knapsack?
what's in And
We cut to Pickle Man. He has captured Molly.
Where is my... Oh! How are you doing, my precious Molly?
I've been better.
So, it seems that you have been the outlier of your girls' group.
Yes, I was just invited by my stupid cousin.
How would you like to sugar man's palace forever.
Let me think about it. No.
What if I promised you all of the pickles you could eat for all time?
No.
What if I gave you $5 million?
Whatever it is, no. Wait, were you about to say $5 million?
I was.
Damn it.
Right here.
Whoa.
And as Molly touches the money, she starts to transform, turning green into a sea cucumber.
Master, do you have a sea cucumber for me to pick on?
I do. It is here. Go. Go.
I will put her in the jar. Here are 2 pencils.
I was like, does that have something to do with
Act 2 directors!
Now we only have time for one movie to have a finale, so they are going to recap what has happened and give you a taste, a promise of what could happen in that finale. Laura.
Good, bad, and the frisky. What is in the knapsack? You're going to find out. You're going to find out who the stranger is, what the relationship between the sheriff and the stranger is, because there is one. You're going to find out what turned the sisters good and bad. I don't know, a lot of things could happen. I'm excited about it.
Attack of the Sea Cucumbers. We have now a sea cucumber, and we're going to see how that sea cucumber attacks. And it might be this big, amazing action sequence musical number. Who knows?
Oh, no. Also, there could be a Western musical also.
So Johan's going to do some stuff for sure in all of these finales. All right. Clap for both, but louder for the movie that you would like to continue. It is our Western. Is it our horror? All right.
Yeah.
Attack of the Sea Cucumbers. Give it up for Betsy.
We open up to Molly, who is now a sea cucumber and has had sea cucumber babies. And she is getting ready. She's feeling it. She understands she's an outlier, and she is ready to attack. And we see her as she's going through the forest down by the boring lake where all the other ladies are.
I must get to the lake.
No, I feel like this lake is really misnamed because this is not boring at all.
Are we still on drugs? I still feel high. I still feel really
So
high.
I feel like you're gonna be high forever. I'm just dumb, so I don't know the difference.
As Molly approaches, she starts singing her sea cucumber song as to mesmerize and to hypnotize.
What is that siren song?
Slowly floating.
Is this real?
Getting closer and closer. Do I wanna kill?
Oh
Do I wanna murder? I am a sea cucumber. Hey you, here, catch one of my babies.
As she gets the baby in her hand, she starts transforming.
Now
and the music starts
one of
speeding up.
I am one of you. Your blood is in me.
in the big action scene where they're fighting against each other. There's rumbling and tumbling.
She's a force field around her. I can't try this. Oh, ouch.
Yeah. Oh, no. As they catch, they continue to transform.
No, don't catch any of the babies. They look cute, but if you catch them, you become one.
Now there are 3 of us. 1, 2, 3.
We should run.
Pickle of the sea. Pickle of the sea. Pickle of the sea.
Do we run or do we fight? I don't know. Pickle Man, show yourself! How dare you send your minions to fight us?
What's that?
What? Catch!
Now there's 4. You and me.
Just then, Mrs. Sheldon comes out to help save the day.
Mrs. Sheldon! Help me!
I was only really lonely. I was a teacher, a new one, and I met a creature, a cool one who said, I'll give you everything you ever wanted to feel. And I'm sorry that I put you in this situation.
I'm sorry too. You're part of this menagerie of death, and only all I can think to do is kill you.
Kill me, but
Pickle of the
Did you transform?
We didn't die or transform back. We were slowly transforming. Pick it up for Betse Green. Betsy and Luca, Tess, Nicole, and the staff, our house staff, all of the ladies. Don't forget about that second show, Late Night Special. We really hope that you will be joining us, so call that babysitter and say, I don't have a kid, I'm staying, I do what I want. All right, questions. Did you guys have